Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hope everybody is doing well this evening. Give some time to get people in here. Hope everyone is doing well. Who's in here so far? What's going on? It is Wednesday evening. Get some time to get people in here. What is up? What's up, Dim? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Chad, Chad of Chad's Money Minutes is in here. Chad, hope you're doing better, man. Hope you're feeling better. Was gonna text you today and I got sidetracked with work, so hope you're doing better and feeling better, man. Juan, I I have no idea what that is, but yeah, the translation from YouTube to Restream doesn't exactly work very well. So, what's up, MR? Let's get funky. Is it a funky Wednesday? Are you going to listen to some funk? The maiden is in. Yes, the maiden is in. What's up, background? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you've been okay. Vegas back from PR. I did not go to PR actually. Vegas. I had to cancel basically the last, basically the almost the last moments. We can talk about that a little bit. What's up, Polygraph? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, Vegas. I didn't get to go. I had some stuff pop up with the house. Going back to the beginning of last week, but it escalated. It there was a couple. I had a couple issues with the house that popped up, and one of them was I'm not going to talk about the other one, but one of them was water, like a water leak. So that took precedent over anything else. So I ended up just having to cancel. So because I ended up having to spend had to spend some money over the last few days to fix things. So yeah, that getting water issues fixed was priority number one. Chad, I understand. I'm good, back to normal. It took, man, 2 weeks. I didn't realize you were sick for 2 weeks, man. Jeez. Hope I'm glad you're feeling better, man. I'm glad you're feeling better. I don't know. There's like some crap crud going around. I've heard. I've not, knocking on wood here. I haven't touched that stuff, but glad you're feeling better, brother. I know you and I texted a little bit last week, so glad you're okay. Kirby G, another Don line while I work. Shh, your secret's safe with me, Kirby. Yeah, I was like, you're working. You were dropping a video earlier today, man. Come on now. What's up, Happy Tom? Hope doing good, man. Hope everything's good out on the West Coast. Yeah, as a homeowner, nothing scares me more than water, like water issues, because water will wreck everything. So it everything is pretty much fixed now. I think for the everything is taken care of. About 2K worth of spend fixing the issues and whatnot. So I think it is finally okay and contained now. So, but yeah, the last week and a half has sucked. About to clock out of work. I want to be grateful for a job, but work is work for a reason. To say, yeah, work is work, man. Gotta be, you gotta earn a paycheck. You gotta have money keeps coming in. Oh, I know, man. I do the same thing. I'm just harassing you, man. Yeah, I schedule my videos to drop too, so it's all good. I'm just messing with you. In an 8-month span, my parents had to redo their roof and foundation, 25K down the drain, and they are not made like, yeah. Yeah, houses are roofs and oh man, foundation. Oof, yeah, it's a lot of money. Vegas. Damn, John could have went to PR and came back with a co-host. Well, I could have, but not when water not when water issues, water leaks are are no, there was no way I was gonna go because if I was able to go knowing knowing there was stuff going on here at the house, like knowing that there was issues to deal with and all that, I would not have enjoyed I wouldn't have enjoyed the trip. My mind would have been back here the whole time, so I wouldn't have enjoyed it. But yeah, water scares the crap out of me when it comes to home ownership. So, but you know, 2K and spend, and you know, the issues looks like it's looks like the house is back to normal now. So it is what it is. I mean, yeah, it was just really crappy timing for sure. But definitely, I'm definitely not very far from meeting the spin requirement on the platinum card now. So after all this, which is a hard way to do that, but it is what it is. Got 15 people in here. Awesome. Love seeing you all in here. Click that like and button if you've not already done so. My voice is kind of weird tonight. Not sure why, but I don't feel sick or anything. It's just been kind of going in and out. So I hope it doesn't put off any future trips. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Vegas. It you know it. It was definitely crappy timing for sure, but it should not hamper anything coming down the road. So, and actually, because of not being able to go to PR, I was actually off for a few days. Had scheduled time off for for Puerto Rico, but instead of using it for the trip, I actually used it to obviously take care of things around the house. So that's taking care of the water issue and taking care of the other issue that popped up as well. Um, so, but I also was looking at compensating myself for not being able to go to Puerto Rico. So I've got something planned and pretty much booked that's coming up very imminently. So what's up, Rush? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good, sir. Hope you had a good day today. Hope everything is well. The important question is, what credit card did you use to pay for the repairs? I just answered that question. I know you probably just asked that question. But yeah, I'm still working on the welcome offer for the platinum card. And luckily every place that I had to do business with took Amex. So yeah, meeting the spin requirement on the card a lot quicker than anticipated, unfortunately. Background. At least it wasn't the toilet that got effed up. And we really put the crappy and crap. Yeah, yeah. And I new toilets installed. So I have two bathrooms, so new toilets were installed a couple years ago. So those are new. Oh yeah, this since I've had this house, I've had to get a new water heater, um, a new AC, new toilets, and now a new dishwasher because the dishwasher was the culprit with the water damage and leak and everything. 'Cause there was water damage and water leak, obviously. New garage door opener. Um, that's all so far. Knocking on wood. Nothing else coming down the pike anytime soon. Now you got plans for the 2026 Creator Meetup. I have already made moves to make sure I'm there. I don't know anything about that, Kirby. I have no idea what's going on with that. Latitude, what's going on? Hope you Latitude and Attitude guy. I love that name, man. It's a great name. Good evening. Not happy lately with uh, Ar- Armus partner bookings. Used to get Latam and Qatar for 60 to 90K. Who's Armus? I don't know who Armus is. Uh, by the way, Capital One just put out a VX welcome offer, 100K points for 10K spending over 6 months. Not back in 6 months, but 10K is a lot. Yeah, 10K, even at 6 months, man, uh, that would be very. that'd be very tight for me. I don't know that I could do that. I don't know. Like the 10 and 3 is definitely a no way that's happening. 10 and 6, boy, what's that? Is that about what? What is that per month? Yeah, there's no way I could do that. I don't think I could pull that off. That'd be a lot to spend over 6 months. Probably Atmos. Oh, Atmos. Okay, that could be it. I was going to say Atmos, but I thought I didn't want to assume. I did not want to assume that. So probably Atmos. What's up, Jesse? Hope you're doing well, man. I know Tough Choices live now. Spencer with Credit Frog versus John. Tough Choices. I mean, I'm assuming everybody's watching Spencer and Stan. So I know Spencer streams on Wednesday nights too. It's with so many people doing streams and stuff, it's really hard to find a day that someone else is not doing a stream on. So I picked Wednesdays for better or for worse. So I don't know. Maybe I change it down the road, but it's been really hard to find times to stream because everybody's doing them now. So I know I'm competing with Spencer and Stan. So it is what it is. Yeah, that would be. I'm the same way, Jesse. That would be really hard for me to pull off. Hey, Philip, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything. Hope PR was great. Hope you had a fantastic time there. Kirby, I choose John. Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. That means a lot. That the 20 of you that are here right now are here with me. So I really appreciate that. 4K in 3 months is my limit, and that's only when I have some large purchases lined up. Yeah, I can do that pretty easily. That because just because of what my spend is, that's pretty easy. If it was anything like 6K in 3 months, that would be hard to do. Vegas, the good thing to get is spend home improvement. Yeah. Well, a good and a curse, man, because man, that came out of nowhere. So that was a little harsh on the wallet. Kirby says, "Gosh, that VX offer is calling my name." Says the guy currently working three. Geez, not like I get approved. Yeah, there's no way I'm even going to try to approve for the VX card because every time I do the pre-approval, I get told I'm eligible for the secured cards with an 827 credit score. So they can kick rocks. Now I know I will say though I have heard anecdotal stories of people doing the pre-approval and they got told that they were eligible for the secured cards too, or the platinum card or whatever it is, and they applied and they got approved anyway. So, I don't know. Echo Track, those Chase Ink offers are just insane. 90K each. Yeah, didn't I see something today about the Chase Ink something going on with Chase Inks now where if you've had a welcome offer before that you're probably not going to get it again now. I thought I read that somewhere very briefly this afternoon, but I could be wrong about that. Was it we're just going to do this live right now. Look it up. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um Make sure I'm not doxing myself. Share screen. Yeah, I knew I saw this somewhere. New restriction terms added to Chase Inc. Cash unlimited bonus card bonuses. Yeah, application page of the Chase Inc. Business Cash and Cash Inc. Business Unlimited cards now has new language that was probably added in recent weeks. The new card member bonus may not be available to you if you have ever had this card or any other Chase for Business card without an annual fee. We may also consider factors pertinent to your business in determining your bonus eligibility. Yeah, I knew I was reading this somewhere. Yeah, I mean, this is like a very brief little, not really an article, more like a statement or a more like a elongated, headline. But I knew I was reading that somewhere. So yeah, so it sounds like sort of family language is coming more and more to Chase now too. So go back up here to comments here. It's here. Philip says, I'm about to move on that Venture X sub. I just wrapped up a 10K spin bonus on my Mesa card in 3 months. Nice, man. Congratulations on that. Very cool. If you get the Venture X, man, let me know. It's an intriguing card in a way, but at the same time, it's like I know Capital One's just going to tell me no. We don't want someone of your caliber. You're too good. Philip, not all of us are rich like you. Quit flexing on us. Yeah, exactly. Quit. Stop it, Philip. Uh, I prefer 1K in 3 months, to be honest. MX Gold, I'll probably just do an upgrade from green and skip sub. It's just as much. It's just too much spend dedicated to that one card. Yeah, I get that. Totally understand that. Well, got that 3 job money. Geez, I didn't realize you had 3 jobs, Philip. Filmo, what's up, man? I've been known to chase a sub here and there. Filmo, we had a conversation about that today. I'm going to keep that on the down low though. That's just between you and me. I think this might be the last day for the increased subs. On the chase cards, is that what you're talking about, Kirby? I'm 824, so I'm not even going to try. They'd be good for like point transfers to like flying blue or something, but to those who can't meet spin, buy gold and go sell it. We are in a bull run. Yeah, that's true, Eduardo. You could do that. I'm not into shenanigans though, so that's just something I stay away from. John, I still tried when I wasn't approved for Capital One VX and still got denied. Okay, yeah. However, I did the same with US Bank and City and was approved when pre-approval said no. Yeah, it's so weird, Jesse. I don't know, man. It's like it's like if you take what the pre-approval say, then you lose out, or I don't know. It's weird with how the pre-approval tools work these days. But yeah, good old US Bank. Vegas has recently just paid my travel insurance to get my spend for an upcoming trip. Yeah, you can do that too for sure. There's a ton of ways you can prepay all your utilities if your utilities approve that. You can prepay utilities, you can prepay your phone service, so on and so on. And yeah, there's definitely ways to meet. But the question is, if you do that, you have to have the money in the bank to cover those charges. So in City, I have a long-term bank relationship. Yeah, I've been with City for a long time too, Jesse. My first entry into City was the double cash card in 2017. Then I got the custom cash in 2020. I've had a HISA with them since 2020. Then I got the City Premier card in 2023. And now I've also got a checking account with them too. I got the checking account for the checking account bonus, but I kept the account open just because of, for things down the road just in case. But Polygraph says I'd have no shot at approval for Venture X. No balances carried over. No balances carried ever. Would hate to risk an inquiry times 3 bureaus. Yeah. Which banks though would you want to approve? Would you want to apply for in the future that are known to be inquiry sensitive? Because I have yet to be denied for a card for the reason of you have too many inquiries. Like, just hasn't happened. So I myself really don't worry about inquiries that much, but I know there are some banks out there that are sensitive. I just haven't come across it yet. 23 people in here. Keep hitting that like button, please, if you have not done so. Nurican, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good in your world, man. Polygraph. Wonder if my Discover It card will ever have a chance to product change. To what card, Polygraph? I'm curious. The other problem with Venture X card is even if I was to get approved, a lot of their transfer partners have better transfer rates with other credit card issuers. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Jesse. That's like the one kind of downfall with Capital One. James, what's up, James? Hope you're doing good, man. Good evening to you, sir. Hope all is well in your world. EcoTrek, what's the most underrated hotel chain in your opinion? Choice. That was easy. Choice Hotels. Just clocked out and about to drive, only going to be able to listen. That's all right, man. All good background. Hey, I'm glad you're working, man, and glad you're drawing a paycheck. So listening is just as good as watching, man. Polygraph. I'm only in City and Amex. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess City could be maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Amex. I mean, Amex just doesn't care. So I mean, once you're in, right? There's no pulls or anything. So background system. I live by RJ's eating hard inquiries, little Skittles. Nice. What's up, man? Well, hope you're doing good. Good evening to you, sir, as well. Hope everything is great in your world. Discover it to Venture X. Hmm, that's intriguing. Maybe I don't know. Probably not yet. I don't know if if they all have to be on the same payment network or not to be able to do that. I'm assuming yes, but I don't know. Hey Jen, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well in your world. I'm at 324, 826 credit score, and I'm only approved for secured cards with Capital One, not going to risk it for the VX. Yeah, I mean, if if you're a person that does not like seeing hard inquiries on your credit reports, then don't do it. Yeah. I myself, I don't care. So, like, again, I've never been told we're not gonna give you a card because you have too many inquiries. It just hasn't happened. But I totally understand the people. I know there are a ton of people in this space that are very sensitive to that. So I totally get it. Capital is a great shopping portal, but the multipliers are definitely no city earning machine. Yeah. Yeah. I've not used the Capital One shopping portal, so I get advertisements sent to it. But I technically have a I mean, I have a Capital One checking and savings account actually, that I do use. Um, and I've had their credit, what's it called? Credit wise. I've had so a long time ago I had a auto loan with Capital One that I paid off. So I've always had like a login for them and I have the credit wise as well. So I'm able to log into my account there. Uh uh but yeah, I've never looked at their shopping portal or anything. I think we're all caught up on comments here. Phil, well, that's a great question, man. What do people consider to be too many inquiry? I'm curious to hear people's answers on that. I really am curious to hear what you all think that are too many inquiries. Man, well, I've been told and denied for having too many recent cards. S- Same. I've been told the same thing. I've not been told for inquiries though. I've never been told specifically for inquiries. I've been told for too many recent cards though. I like a few more Chase cards. I have 4 with Chase. No, I have 5 with Chase. Jesse, you did that last time too. You said 4 and then you said, "Oh yeah, no, I have 5 actually." Yeah, I've not used them, James. I've not looked. I've not looked. Um, Phil, to go back to your question, I feel like I feel like 10 or more would be a lot or I, too many inquiries. That's what I don't know. I feel like it has to be double digits to be too many inquiries. Kirby says, "My 726 Experian has 9 inquiries, I think. My 780 Equifax says 2." Okay. Um, my 825, if I'm trying to remember this correctly, 825 Equifax says no inquiries. My 812 TransUnion has 5, and my 802 Experian has 4, if I remember correctly. David, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Good evening to you, sir. I'm trying pre-approval for VX 100K right now. David, if you're not pre-approved for it, you should apply for it anyway and let us know how it goes, man. Because evidently you can get approved for it, whether even though the tool says go pound sand. Jesse says it's because I forgot I have a United card, no annual, United no annual fee card. I hardly ever use. It's for age. Yeah, I get it. I mean, that's why I keep open one of my first National Bank Walmart cards for the age. It's for the age of my credit. Uh, the other Uncle Luke. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Greetings from the MX Lounge in Miami. Nice. Hope you're doing good, Uncle Luke. Where you traveling to? Filmo. My most is 22. Haven't been below 10 in many moons. And yet you get approved for cards, Filmo. So there's that. Points of Philip 20. Jeez. So I'm definitely on the low end where I don't care for having 4 and 5 and none. I need these issuers to stop abusing Experian. I can only take so much beating. Well, but according to Filmo or Philip with 23, you got a ways to go yet. You should be just fine. Yeah, seriously, Kirby. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Ron? Hope you're doing good, man. American Express denied me because I had too many inquiries when I got my first American Express card, a Hilton Surpass card. When was that, Ron? I've not been I've not been told that. I reapplied a few months later and got the card. Huh. Interesting. I know when I was initially denied by Amex when I was going after the Delta Gold card in 2023, I was rejected, but the reason was I had too many new cards, which didn't make an effing ounce of sense because I had gotten exactly 1 card in the previous 2 years. So that made no freaking sense to me whatsoever. They did not say that I had too many inquiries. I had too many cards in 2 years and I had one card. Like, what? I'm a young lad. My credit profile getting treated like this is equivalent to child abuse. Uncle Luke, the other Uncle Luke, going to pick up a wedding gift in Rio. Geez, then 24 hours later, fly to New Orleans for a wedding. Wow, man, that's insane, dude. That is crazy. But that's also super cool, man. Safe travels to Rio de Janeiro, man. That's awesome. Time for business cards, maybe Hilton. Yeah, there you go. I got my first mailer in the mail today from Bank of America. Like the first mailer ever for a credit card app. Like, no, that's not true. I guess I have gotten some for the 1.5% card or whatever it is, but it's been a long time. But I got my first Bank of America application in a long time sent to me. And it's for the whatever the Alaska, what's it called? The Atmos. It's the Alaska Airlines Atmos business card with it's the offer that's on the website. It's nothing special. It's nothing elevated or anything. It's the same offer that's on the Bank of America website. The Atmos business, but I thought that was really weird to get that app, application or get that offer in the mail out of the blue like that. But I have 0 interest in Alaska, so I would think this time of year would give you the best chance to get approved. Yeah, I don't know how the holidays come into play, Vegas. I've always wondered the same thing about what application approval or denial, risks, for lack of a better term, if they change during the holiday season. Uncle Luke business 265 business class using AA system wide upgrade. Nice, man. That's super. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly to Rio de Janeiro. I'm just picking up something and then flying somewhere else the next day. That's awesome, man. It probably helps that they're in the same relatively the same time zone. So it'd be different if you were flying like 18 hours somewhere. Jesse, I used to get offers all the time, then I froze my credit and very few offers. Yeah, I don't know. I've wondered the same thing too about freezing your credit and if freezing it stops offers or not. Um, I don't know, Jesse, because for the longest time before I started freezing my reports, none of my reports were ever frozen, period, until in the last year or so. And I never like I could it's been years since I got anything from Citi. Um, Bank of America, it's been a couple of years since I've gotten anything in the mail from them regarding a going after a new card. Um, the most I've gotten is from Amex, as far as offers go. Um, I will say US banks send stuff every now and then. A couple of local banks will send something every now and then, but not very often. Um, Chase never sends anything at all ever, except for when the aeroplane card is elevated and it's like, okay, you're sending me an elevated offer in the mail for a card that you know I'm not going to get approved for because I'm over 524. So just stop already. Just banks I already have will send. Okay, interesting. Eco, what's been your favorite airport lounge you've been to? The Delta One lounge at JFK, hands down, my favorite lounge. Uncle Luke, plus 2 hours in winter, plus one in summer, East overnight flight, eat a steak, sleep, and wake up in Rio. Nice. It's not a bad way to go, man. Eat a steak, sleep, wake up. Oh, I'm in Rio. Kirby says, my credit is frozen and I never get offers. I didn't get offers before, anyways. I also had someone try to take a loan out through a firm in my name, keeping it frozen. Huh, yeah, I don't, it seems like it's hit and miss. I don't know. Could be wrong, but it seems like it's hit and miss, though. Having the Capital and Venture X with the merger, I am getting a lot more Discover mailers. I don't get any Discover mailers either. But then again, I also have, because don't they draw from Experian? I think for me, they draw an Experian. So I actually tried getting pre-approved for the Discover It card, yeah, about a year ago, and I was told that I was not pre-approved. I thought, okay, interesting, but I wasn't surprised because of my velocity. But when I got the mailer, the letter in the mail, the letter in the mail said I was not pre-approved because they could not access my credit report. Because I'm like, oh, you must draw from this bureau because this is the only one I have frozen. So I don't know. But the Discover It card is actually a card that I'm thinking about getting actually. So Ross says it was in the spring of 2024. I think I had received 5 or 6 new cards within the last 12 months. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I've never been told inquiries is because I had too many new cards recent. I'm like, how, Amex? I've had one card in 2 years. So I don't know, just weird. Plug if I get Chase Ink mailers, my part-time My part-time business is small, never get a Chase card over 524, but I have my mortgage with Chase. Yeah, I don't get anything. I don't get anything from Chase other than the Aeroplan elevated offers, and that's it. I just like, why Chase? Why are you sending me this? And I've tried both times um, with that mailer and been denied both times for being over 524. So I was just like, why? Just it's just irritating. Well, David, are you going to try to apply for the VX anyway? And just see, roll the dice and see what happens. 30 people in here, man. Hit that like button if you have not already done so. It's great to see you all here in the first 35 minutes of this evening. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We are well into November now, and Thanksgiving is not that far away now. A couple weeks away. Philip says, I'm about to cancel my Discover It just so I can get it again in a month or two. Love cycling. There are 0% APR offers. I just get a new one each year and it works as long as I only have two. Yeah, I heard that Discover's got some nice 0% offers. I would my thinking was if I got this Discover It card, like I would use that card and nothing else for a year for the 100% match in the first year. Like I would abuse that card in the first year. Jesse says, years ago, someone tried opening two store cards in my name. It was denied. Thankfully, I disputed the hard pulls. All were removed except one issuer wouldn't remove both. Tried multiple times. Oh, man. And eventually it was removed after two. Jeez, man. That is crazy, dude. What's the worst airport lounge you've been to? Man, the worst? A- Actually, every lounge I've been to has been nice. I've been to the Centurion in Atlanta. That lounge is amazing. Been to the Delta One lounge in JFK. That lounge is just top notch. I cannot wait to fly Delta One again. Every other lounge I've been to has been a Sky Club, and I just haven't been to a bad Sky Club. I can't answer that question because I just haven't been to one. That's worst. Yeah. Manuel, I just got my second Discover card. Nice. Congratulations, sir. Yeah, now my credit's frozen. Yeah, mine's frozen too. Somebody, I wonder if Discover It cards are easy to get. They don't care about velocity or something. I might go for it and just do that. Discover It Miles card used to give you a free Wi-Fi credit, no annual fee. Yeah, yeah, it's a solid card. David says, I've been waiting for 120K chasing preferred. I may have to get something else. Yeah. Chasing preferred, that's the equivalent of the Sapphire preferred, right? The $95 annual fee? I think so. Will Discover give me another 12-month double cash back at end of year again? That would be amazing. Nice. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Discover It card. You already missed Halloween. Discover It card. You already missed Halloween. Yeah. Mano says the Hawaii lounge in Maui is the worst lounge. I've not been there. I've not been there. Philip says to Polygraph, yeah, their rules are just that you can't get one more than once a year and you can't have more than two at a time. They're pretty great about the offers. Interesting, Philip. I don't know. I may try that and see what happens. Uncle Luke, the other Uncle Luke, started booking AA flights via City Strata Elite portal for 6x city points, then transfer to AA, then get 11x with status equals 17x for money spent. Nice. Nice. So someone's actually spending cash for flights instead of points. Worst lounge is the club at BWI, says Philip, or says Philmo. Got to clear security. Only food is cold soup and prepackaged cookies and 8-ounce water bottles and warms Oh, man, that sounds horrible. That's like there is nothing else available at all at BWI, and that's your option. Manuel, yep. Huh, interesting, man. I've not been there yet. It's a great card to just load up for a year. Yeah. Like I said, I've been thinking about it, one card set up for a year, that card just gets pummeled for a year. I mean, because nothing is going to match 100% cash back for a year. So you're not missing anything. Sounds like it. Yeah. It sounds like a lounge that I might hate myself for after being there. Oh man. I guess if I had to go back to your question, Eco, if I had to give you a worst lounge, and it's not even a bad lounge at all, it was one that I went to at Detroit. Is one of the Sky Clubs there. It was only because it felt a little dingy, but other than that, I mean, there was plenty of seating. The food was warm. The food was really good. Nice selection of food, nice snacks and all that. So it felt a little bit dingy, but other than that, like that's I guess that's the worst lounge I've been to. I just haven't had a bad experience anywhere yet. Vegas says the worst lounge is the ones you can't get into. No, that's funny, man. Yeah. It's like, oh, that lounge sucks only because I can't get into it. Eco says, I live in Atlanta. The airport is like a lounge. Yeah, man. The Atlanta is just, I mean, you could throw a rock in any direction and you're going to hit a Sky Club. So then, of course, there's the Centurion. So I love that lounge. Polygraph, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the super chat. That means a lot, man. Thank you for the $10. That's very kind. You never mentioned if water problem 100% fixed or still need work done. Need to start the John Water Damage Fund. I'll kick it off, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Um, so it is contained and sort of fixed. So the offending appliance got replaced on Monday. The floor underneath the dishwasher is pretty effed. It's pretty bad, but it's contained to that area. So it did not so nothing went down into the crawl space, thankfully. It's still perfectly dry there. The floor above it's dry. The cabinets are all fine. It was just very confined to that one spot and no mold or anything, thankfully. Um, for how long it had been leaking for, thankfully, there's no damage or anything in the crawl space. Um, it was contained to that the subfloor area of where the dishwasher's at. I'm not worried about fixing it or anything because the new dishwasher is sitting on that spot now. It was installed with no issues. It's totally fine. So the the damage is there, but it's I'm not going to worry about it. The new dishwasher's in place. Um, all that stuff cost money. Had to get a new water. I'm going to say water line, but a new water line and uh, shut off valve for underneath the sink. So that had to be installed. Um, but and then coupled with the other issue that I had to deal with at the same time. Yeah, like 2K in spend in total. So, but it is for what I can see, it is all completely fixed. So thank you for asking, man. I appreciate that. The other Uncle Luke, best lounge this year for me is Etihad First Class Lounge in Abu Dhabi. Amazing food and free spa treatment. That sounds awesome, man. Definitely got to do Etihad. It's on the list. That sounds like an amazing. I've seen pictures of and video of that lounge. It looks amazing. Uncle Luke, you use points for domestic flights. Not yet. I have not used points for domestic flights yet. That's going to change soon, though. So watch out for that video. Vegas. Actually, the worst one are the temporary lounges when the regular lounge is under construction. Yeah. Well, there's been a couple of like that, right? I think did was it Vegas had a temporary lounge? I thought maybe I'm not thinking correctly on that. Ron says worst lounge is the Hello Sky Lounge at JFK. Had to go there because the Capital One Lounge was closed that day. Never heard of Hello Sky. Huh. Basically a Hampton Inn style breakfast. Man, my standards must suck because I really like Hampton Inn breakfast, actually. Worst lounge is any lounge in Atlanta because Atlanta sucks. I don't know. I like the Centurion. The Centurion's freaking amazing there, in my humble opinion. Did they accept did they accept credit card for a sub? Did they? You're talking about the people that had do my work for me to fix everything, Jesse? If that's the question, yes, everybody, the 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 person I hired to come and look at the issues took Amex. The person that verified the water damages coming from the dishwasher took Amex. The people I bought the dishwasher from took Amex. So yeah, I'm way ahead of my sub on the my spend on the platinum card right now because of this issue, unfortunately. Kirby says the worst lounge I've been to is probably the Milwaukee Sky Club, but the fact Milwaukee even has a Sky Club made me happy. So not bad at all. Yeah, nice. That's cool. Atlanta sucks. Eco says Atlanta sucks. Ever lived in Ohio? Yeah, the Cleveland airport, that airport has horrible choices for lounges. Yeah, yeah, Jesse. It was the because I'm still working on the platinum offer welcome offer. Well, not for much longer now since I had to fix the house. So, but yeah, they all took American Express. Uncle Luke says true Atlanta Amex is one of the nicest Amex ones. Yeah, it's like it's the only Centurion I've been to so far, but yeah, it's super nice. I really like it. Keep drinking some water here. Hopefully my voice holds out. I don't know why my voice is feeling weak tonight, but 23 people here. Eco, yeah, I'm from Cleveland. The club Cle is tiny. Yeah, my I'm not going to say who it is, but my company's headquarters is in Cleveland, and uh, yeah, that I walked past that lounge once, and I'm like, wow, that's like really small. So I don't think they is there any more lounge? Are there any other lounges in Cleveland? Actually, I don't know. That lounge is super tiny. It should just be called the Tiny Lounge. But Cleveland has one of the best PP restaurants, which is weird. Oh, okay. Did not know that. Filmo, my home airport lounge is a Coke machine and an uncomfortable bench. Is it called the terminal? Filmo? Oh man. Ron asks, what is your next sign up bonus after the platinum card? That's a great question, Ron. I know there's like Hilton offers floating around out there. That doesn't interest me. Um, love to be able to get another MR point earning card sign up bonus at some point and just keep adding it on to MR points. I don't know though. I have to wait and see, but I'm not sure. Chad, yeah, the club is extra small. Yeah, that lounge is like even walking by it and stopping for a minute and looking in there. It's like, holy crap, man. There's no way. There's United Club in. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. At least there's kind of some choices there. Chad says, and the bathroom is right at the entrance. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hmm. It sounds like that club in Cleveland is like big enough for you to like turn around in, and that's about it. If you have to bend over and pick up something, you're touching somebody. And what says the Delta lounges in Salt Lake City and LA are nice. The Chase Lounge in San Diego is very nice too. Yeah. When I went to San Diego, when I went to Salt Lake City last year, um, and when I was coming back home from Salt Lake, was in the Sky Club for a few hours before my flight left. And that Sky Club in Salt Lake City is freaking nice. It's really nice. And it is huge. It is by far the biggest Sky Club I've seen so far by a long shot. And it's really nice too. Nearest airport to me has no lounge either. Feel your pain. Yeah. Vegas to Filmo, your Coke machine you put your money in and can't get your money back and are stuck with the Fanta. I don't know. Is being stuck with the Fanta a bad thing? Is Fanta that bad? I've not had soda in, geez, a few years now. And I can't even remember the last time I had a Fanta. That's been even longer than that. Yeah. So here in Kansas City, we have the Sky Club. So the terminal is a couple years old now here. And the Sky Club is really nice. If you're not watching my video on the Sky Club here, watch my video on the Sky Club here. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice. I give you a tour of almost the entire lounge. So then there's a new escape lounge here too that looks really nice. I think when I'm traveling next here in a few weeks, I'm going to visit the escape lounge first before I go to the Sky Club and check it out because it looks really nice. The club in Charlotte is pretty small too. Charlotte needs another party pass lounge. Are I don't know anything about club lounges. I've never been to one. Are all of the club lounges tiny? Is that their thing? Or I mean, well, I heard they just opened another one in Salt Lake City, another Sky Club, or I know that they're putting a Centurion Lounge in there. Actually, it might already be open. Jen says, how often do you run into a vendor not accepting Amex? I don't have any Amex cards, but that is a concern if I were to apply for one. Jen, for me, it's been extremely rare, very rare that I have not been able to use Amex cards. It very rare. A few vendors are a couple of my utilities. A couple of my utilities do not take Amex, so I have to use something else, and that's fine because I use my Cash Plus Visa card anyway for utilities, so that's fine. The only time I've had issues is overseas, like in Iceland. It's hit and miss with Amex. I'd say about 50% of the total places I've done business with when I'm in Iceland take it, but that's only in Reykjavik. Probably outside of Reykjavik, you're gonna be hard pressed to find anybody. But here at home and anywhere I've traveled to here in the US, I've not been told we do not take Amex yet. But that's just my anecdotal experience. Quest. Man, come on, dude. 53 minutes late. Seriously, really? No, I'm just kidding, man. Good to see you here, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going great in New York this evening, as well as it can be going. Delta. Oh, I didn't know they were putting in another Delta lounge there. Okay. Interesting. Filma, if I get distracted by the Coke machine and miss my flight, it's okay. There's another like the next day, usually. Yeah. The next day. That sounds horrible. Oh, there's only a couple of flights out of here. If I miss this, I'm kind of screwed for the day. Chad says, no, they're not. They are just mad. The one in SFO is an exception to that, though. It's above average. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was curious, Chad, because I've never been to one. So I thought, and I keep hearing people say, oh, this one's small and this one's small. It's like, are they all small? Jesse says, one place I go doesn't accept Amex, but they also on DoorDash. So I think that might be a workaround. Okay. Yeah, because if you're paying through DoorDash, you're paying through DoorDash and not the business. Vegas. Amex overseas isn't widely accepted. Yeah, I think it depends on where you're at too, Vegas. But yeah, there's places overseas that do not take Amex. So Real Talk Laz is here. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope everything's going okay. Happy to be here. Keep up the awesome content, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you, Laz. That means a lot. I know we talked my last stream maybe, or maybe a couple weeks ago. where you're asking me questions around credit cards, but around like FOMO and whatnot. So or stress, anxiety, and that kind of thing. Depression, maybe. So good to see you here, man. Thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Fimo says the fan boat Gator Tour and NOLA didn't take Amex. Man, come on. You're a tourist attraction, man. Come on. What's up with that? I'm not surprised though, Filmo. Yeah, me too. In Europe, they don't like American Express. Yeah, I think it just depends where you're at. It sounds like I think Chad was saying like if you're in places like Paris, like everybody takes Amex, so or most places do. So I think it just depends on where you're at. In Reykjavik, it's hit and miss. Like I said, it's been about 50% of the places I went to took American Express. But that's why you have backups on you. It's why you have a Visa and MasterCard, which I always tell people no matter where I'm traveling, I always have Amex on me, obviously, because Amex is my favorite, is my go to. But I also have a Visa and MasterCard on me as well, just in case, because you don't know. Chad says top Sky Clubs, Salt Lake City, LAX, Seattle, LaGuardia, Atlanta, F Terminal. Yeah, every time I've been to Atlanta, I've just gone to the Centurion so far, but I do need to check out a Sky Club there. Salt Lake, obviously, I've been to with going there last year for the concert. Salt Lake's is freaking amazing. It is so nice. I've not been to LAX, Seattle, or LaGuardia yet. Quest says 2 flights this week. Arrived early for both and got through security in under 5 minutes each. Nice. Yeah, was that I'm assuming TSA pre, but yeah, super easy, man. Or maybe clear. I don't know, but I'm assuming TSA. Where are you going to, Quest? Where are you off to? Where you been going? Vegas says, although I think McDonald's worldwide takes Amex. Yeah, I don't know. It's like if I'm traveling out of the country, I'm not going to McDonald's. So I don't know. Not from experience, at least. Polygraph says, I'd say 90% of good restaurants in Reykjavik take Amex. High-end clothing stores, 50% of bars in Reykjavik. That actually makes a lot of sense, Polygraph. That makes a lot of sense. I'll have to test that theory here soon when I'm back there next. So that does make a lot of sense, though. You say good restaurant, you're talking about like the higher end places, yeah, for sure. I wonder if 66 degrees north takes any. I'm thinking about buying a coat the next time I'm there. They probably do. Ron says, on a positive note, hit my 15K spend FNC on the Surpass today. We'll start working on new sub later this week when the card arrives. Nice, Ron. Very cool. What's the new card? Tell me. I'll keep a secret. Chat says I have never had a single issue with Amex acceptance in Europe, Africa, or the Middle East. See, now I don't know if there's a caveat to that, but Chad's telling you I've never had a single issue with Amex acceptance in on 3 parts of the world. Broadway fan, what's up, Broadway fan? Hope you're doing good. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Do you still carry a regular wallet? What is a regular wallet? I want to know what a regular wallet is. There are no McDonald's in Iceland. Nope. There are no McDonald's in Iceland. Although, weirdly enough, there are Subways and Taco Bell is like big in Iceland for some reason. Like it's weird. Like of all things, like why is Taco Bell big in Iceland for? It's bizarre. Quest says was visiting San Antonio for Kate's uncle's 90th birthday. Nice. Very cool, man. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, man. Early flights, get there early, get in and out of security, bam, done. What's up, Cesar? Hope you're doing good, man. Good evening to you. Hope everything is well. It sounds like from the pictures and everything I saw on the different discords that the Puerto Rico meetup was amazing. It sounds like I missed out on a really good time thanks to having homeowner issues. It sounds like it was awesome. Hope you're doing good, man. IHG Premier. I have a trip next spring that is 4 nights, so I can get the 4th night free. Nice. Very cool, man. I like the strategic thinking of your card acquisitions. Like I think everybody should be more strategic with what they're doing, including yours truly. Broadway says, "Oh, like a billfold wallet." So I carry it. I have an extra wallet, so the mechanical push button where your cards get popped up out of the wallet. I have a extra wallet that I carry around. Yeah, I use either. I carry physical cards with me. I just do because technology technology fails. So if something were to happen and I couldn't use my Apple Pay, then I have cards on me physically. I always have backups. No more McDonald's in Russia either. That might be true, and not going to Russia anytime soon. So that would not be surprised by that actually. Quest says, heard the new agreement between both MasterCard and Visa and vendors differentiates between different types of cards and may allow them to reject reward cards, e.g., rejecting infinite level cards like CSR. Yeah, Quest, that's been a topic of conversation for a few days now. I was reading an article and I forget where it was at now. I also saw someone do a video about it too. And I I think that why would a business create so much complication with rejecting some cards and accepting others? I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Could are there gonna be outliers? Possibly, possibly. I could see it because there's always outliers regarding anything you talk about, right? Um, I just don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I really don't. I think people tend to blow things out of proportion. That's just my 2 cents though. Vegas says McDonald's is good on your first day before you get local money or don't want to do ATM or last day if you spend on local cash. I see what you're saying, Vegas. I see what you're saying. Could be. It could be something. American says they actually opened up a first Starbucks in Iceland. The locals are not thrilled. Yeah, I don't know that Starbucks is even still there, is it? It might be still there. Yep, there's actually 2. There are 2 Starbucks in Reykjavik. That would be the only place where Starbucks would be at is in Reykjavik. Well, when I'm in Iceland again next, and I didn't even see those. I walked past all those areas and I did not see any Starbucks there at all. I was right there at both these locations. I was right there at both of them. Huh. Yeah, local coffee in Iceland, like a local roasters, man, it's like the best coffee I've ever had in my life is in Iceland. So, yeah, I will not be doing Starbucks in Iceland, sorry. Bobby says, "Remember Taco Bell wins the restaurant wars." And yes, they do win the restaurant wars and Demolition Man. That's true. I need to watch Demolition Man again. It's been a long time. Chad says McDonald's in Athens was top tier. Man, Chad, the only problem is I have a hard time. I have a really hard time going to American brands in another country. I don't maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe it's just I don't know, but I have a really hard time doing that. And I say that, and yet on a trip I have coming up very, very soon, I'm doing the thing that I don't want to do. But details to come. Chris says, I'm grandfathered in on the $49 Chase IHG Select. Nice. Yeah, someone else's I know is also, I think another creator actually has that same card Quest and has that grandfathered um, card, and she loves that. Vegas, do they sell iced coffee in Iceland? No idea. I'm a hot coffee guy. I don't drink iced coffee. I'm a hot coffee guy, so never asked for it. Vincent, I went to lunch at McDonald's right outside Vatican City several times. It's convenient when you don't have time to experiment with food. Man, I must be the weirdo then. I must be the odd one because I don't want to go to American companies when I'm out of the country. I'm the oddball, I guess. So I'm the I mean, but I am the self-appointed fly in the ointment in the credit card community. So I march to the beat of my own drum. McDonald's and Amsterdam taste maybe oh man, I am odd. I'm the oddball then because I just will not do American companies in different country in other outside the US. It's like I want to experience something from there, not I'm gonna go get a quarter pounder from McDonald's in Japan. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. The KFC in St. Thomas, US Virgin Islands is immaculate. Who needs local food when American diabetes food is peak? I gotta say, how are you getting diabetes from KFC? I don't know. That doesn't compute yet. Juan, good evening, John. Late but here. It's all good, Juan. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, brother. Hope you had a great time in Puerto Rico. It was very cool talking to you on the phone for a little bit, Juan, on Filmo's phone when you were in Puerto Rico. It's very cool to hear your voice, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. That meant a lot that you wanted to do that. John, please don't forget there's more countries to visit in addition to Iceland. I have not forgotten that. I've not forgotten that, Jesse. I appreciate you. I appreciate you reminding me of that. Then he's in Japan is legit. God. Oh man. I am such a weirdo then, I guess. I don't know. I can't stomach a lot of foreign foods. McDonald's comes in clutch. Okay. I'm just the weirdo, I guess. What's up, James? Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for being here, sir. Hope all is going well in your world. Appreciate you, sir. Itgo, I have the $49 HD card as well. Insane they have not nerfed that yet. Better knock on wood, Eco. But I'm knocking on wood for you. Vegas McDonald's overseas are better than the US. In Asia, they sell pieces of cheese. No, you're not, John. I appreciate you, man. See, all right. There's at least another one that is the same as me. Oh man, sometimes the American chains have regional exclusive items that are worth checking out. If you say so, Juan, I'll take your word for it. McDonald's in Thailand is great. Ron says, I ate at a Subway in London and McDonald's in Paris. Kids, okay. I can if you have kids, I can understand. Kids will make you do strange things. So, okay. Ron, you get a pass. You get the pass. Vegas says, John, there are probably more Irish bars around the world than in Ireland. Yeah, probably so. That's probably true. Heart failure food. James says, my son ate Subway in Thailand. He got crazy food poisoning during a flight to Bangkok. They had to delay the flight. He was so sick. Good. Oof. Yeah, that sounds great. The hotel we are planning to stay at in Oslo has a TGI Fridays inside. Oh my God. This is hilarious. I had no idea that so many people just ate what they ate what they eat at home. Oh man. I'm in it's like I'm in Brussels and I'm eating at a McDonald's. Like, okay. Nerick, I'm with you. I haven't tried any American chains when traveling out of the nope, me either. I refuse to. James Ragland, drinking gravy by the tub can cause diabetes. James, don't drink gravy by the tub, okay? A little bit's okay. A little bit's okay. Just don't drink it by the gallons or the 50-gallon drum. Broadway fan says Starbucks sells mugs around the world that you can only get in that country city. That is true, Broadway. I'm okay with going into a Starbucks and getting a mug for that country or city. I'm okay with that. I've done that. I did that when I was in, although it's basically still America, but when I was in Canada and Toronto, I got a Starbucks mug at the airport. That was a Toronto mug while I was flying back home from Toronto. So I'm okay with that. Ireland has Guinness flavored Guinness. That might be a good meetup spot. Guinness flavored Guinness. Hey man, that's the best Guinness. Is the Guinness flavored Guinness. Ireland would be a kick ass place for a meetup. I think Ireland's on the list. I recently found out I'm also part Irish too, so that'd be kind of cool. McDonald's has saved me a lot of times on foreign trips for a pit stop. Yeah, I could see taking a leak into McDonald's comes in handy for sure. I'm assuming you're talking about going to the bathroom, but it's a good cheap gift to bring back. Yep, that's true, man. Very true. MR Belgian's waffle. Yep, Belgian's waffle. Do Belgians waffle for Belgian waffles? I think I'm all caught up here on chats. Oh, that was man. I don't know. I guess I'm in a very huge minority when it comes to purposely not eating at American name brands when out of the country. What's up, Mike? Mike Newland's in the house. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hey, Don just got here. Work went crazy tonight, man. Yeah, work is work, dude. You got to do work. It is what it is. Glad you're here now, though. That's all that matters, man. You're here now. Hope your crazy day went okay, though. Juan says, John, with these big subs like 200K for CSR or earning now built points on Rakuten, do you think Hyatt points will get diluted due to everyone's transferring these points? I mean, didn't Hyatt didn't I can't talk today. Didn't Hyatt have some sort of a devaluation a while back? Um, or did they go dynamic pricing or something? I know something changed with them a while back, but um it's possible. I don't know. I can see though. I could see a circumstance though of where maybe they see a gigantic influx of transfers to them, and maybe they start saying, "Yeah, I think we're gonna do something about this." It's possible. I don't know though. Um, that's a great question, Juan. Kirby says, already ready for the next meetup myself. Points have been deployed. Nice. Very cool. I need to find out when the next one is. So I have no idea. Jesse says, I don't think middle of nowhere, Iowa for a meetup. So everyone is forced to rent a car. We could meet in Des Moines. Des Moines not nowhere. It's the state capital. It's a sort of biggish city, but um, I get it though. I mean, I get not wanting to get a rental car. I have no problem getting a rental car. I would rather drive myself. If I have the opportunity to drive myself over relying on a ride share, if it makes sense for me to rent, I will rent every time because I want to be in control. That's just me though. The only thing I do buy are the coffee mugs from Starbucks. You are here collections. I have live two cabinets full of. I've like two. Geez, man, that's that's a lot of mugs, dude. AV is announcing soon. Okay, all right, good to hear. I look forward to hearing about it. What's up, Guna? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good this evening. Thanks for being here, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you for everybody being here. There's like 30 people in here so far, or right now. So keep hitting that like if you have not done so. What's up, Matt? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope your day was good. Matt says Hyatt staying on award charts, but who knows how long they stay with Built. Yeah, I mean, I could see a case of where all of a sudden everybody's transferring a crap ton of points to Built, for Hyatt through Built with Rakuten. But yeah, if that happens, then could definitely see a change, I suppose. Let's see here. but they aren't doing dynamic yet. Okay. All right. People saying hello to Mr. Matt Clausen. Ron says Branson, Missouri for the meetup tourist wrap up America. Yeah, that would be a little hard to get to, although they do have a decent airport now, but flights are limited. Bobby says, I heard they were talking about Charleston for the next meetup. Okay. Oh, that makes sense if AV is gonna be announcing something. That makes a lot of sense then. Filmo won't rent a car, so I'm gonna need a ride. Canada would be an easy enough meetup spot. Yeah. Uh, it would be easy enough. I mean, the one time I've been there was it was okay, but the people in Toronto were just not friendly. Matt says today was rough. Sorry, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. Hope everything is smoothing out for you, man. I know all about rough days the last few months. Believe me. Anymore, it isn't the price of the car rental, but the price of parking. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Especially because so many places now, so many cities have like different parking zones and whatnot now. And then you have the parking garages too on top of that. So it can be a little pricey for parking a car too. Matt saying hello to Juan. Yeah, just depend. I mean, I just, man, I just, if I can, if it makes sense, I prefer to drive myself. But there are times where I didn't get a rental car. Like when we were in New Orleans last year, I didn't get a rental car. I've yet to rent a car in Iceland. I just haven't done it yet. Messes, guess I'm gonna have to start launching an alt meetup. But I'd be down for that too. We've talked about smaller meetups and whatnot. I know um uh Drew Graz and I are talking about doing something here around us, since he's only 3 hours away from me by car. So could be a meetup in the Midwest somewhere. Could be down in Texas or whatever. I know. Yeah, there's all kinds of opportunities for smaller get-togethers for sure. Matt, a Nebraska one would be neat. Well, I'm assuming Nebraska, if not maybe or Northeast, maybe a Northeast one. But NE to me is Nebraska. But I'm assuming you probably meant Northeast. All right. What else? Oh yeah, I got the I don't have it on me. I think it's downstairs. I got the I think someone else was showing it on one of the discords today. But I got the letter in the mail from Wells Fargo about my uh about my bill card would be converted to an autograph card in February. Or it looks, I need to read the whole thing. I glanced at it really briefly when I was eating lunch. Um, but I think there's an option though to where I can go to the Built 2.0 card too though. But I think the automatic option is to be converted to the autograph card. So I got that letter in the mail today. I think I saw a few other people say the same thing. They got their letter too. Can drive yourself crazy. Yeah, you can. I do that almost every day. Matt says, I mean, Axarbin could be cool. Never heard of Axarbin, actually. Northeast. Okay. That's what I thought. But Vegas says, oh, yes, have a meetup in Ogallala, Nebraska. I mean, you would have fresh corn on the cob. It's always a positive. Lemons and lemonade. Mike says, how's the house repair coming along? It, pretty much everything is squared away, Mike. The 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 initial issue is still being dealt with, but that's something else I'm not going to talk about. But that issue that led to the discovery of the water leak, that is pretty much done. The Had one person come out on Friday that did verify the water leak and that the dishwasher was bad. Um, I ended up buying a new one. So the new one was actually installed Monday morning. Um, the water damage is confined, luckily, to just the subfloor where the dishwasher fits into. There's no damage to cabinetry next to it. There's no damage in the there's nothing there's no damage to the flooring in the or the bottom of the flooring in the crawl space. There's no damage there at all. It's just the subfloor, but the subfloor is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But there's not much they can like. They would have to cut out that flooring and put a new section in there, which is, can be easily done, I guess. But they were able to get the new dishwasher installed on Monday, and that was expensive. Um, but the floor is drying and there's no mold or anything. So I decided to just leave it as is, especially since they were able to get the dishwasher installed. So um, and so the dishwasher is fine, no leaks or anything. I also had to install a new valve to the sink and a new water line to the sink too as well. Had to install a new one of those. So, but for all intents and purposes, it's fixed and everything is okay now. Now I'm just addressing the other issue, which has nothing to do with this. But thank you for asking, Mike. I appreciate it, man. Matt. Oh, I know. I was just leaning into it. Okay. Excerpt is just. Oh, yeah. Lazy Susan. Lazy Susan sometimes. Matt says, if I'm hosting a meetup in Nebraska, it's Omaha or bust, I feel. I mean, yeah, it could be Lincoln too, I guess, but Omaha would probably make the most sense at Arinza. Yep. We're not bad. Never been to Arinza. Luckily, no neighbors below you. Yeah, I mean, I have a house, so and not an apartment, thankfully. Thank God I don't have an apartment. Yeah, luckily nothing else happened. So I mean, Yemen would be a great place for a meetup, a little wartime banter. Sure, why not? I guess. Just call your landlord, John. Yeah, I am the landlord. Ogallala, you can smell the cattle barns for 50 miles while driving by on I-80. Man, that smells. That's awesome. Hey, man. Yeah, I mean, fresh corn on the cob. You know you're going to get fresh beef. So sounds like an awesome place to me. Especially if we can get Houthis in the blow. Jeez, MR. Oh man, yeah, I am my own landlord. Yep, that's what happens when you own a house. You're your own landlord. Oh man, Houthis in a blowfish. God. All right, got 24 people here, an hour and a half in. I might actually end a little bit early tonight. We'll see what happens here. I know. I'm sure. I think Spencer and Stan are probably still going. So, but see how my voice holds up here. Like I said, my voice for some reason is weak today. I don't know why, but not sure what's going on. So what else? What else is by anybody? Did anybody apply for any cards today? That's the question. I did not because I'm still working on the platinum offer. So, but has anybody else got anything today? I don't know. Nothing on my radar right now. So, um, I've been kind of sciencing a few things here and there with a few cards. So, kind of playing around with stuff, just trying different things out. Wants is John with the fresh beef. Hey man, I love giving all the fresh beef, man. They some of the best beef I ever had was actually when I was a kid. My parents went in with another couple and had a on a cow, and we had half the cow, and that was, like, the best beef I've ever had in my entire life. Like, fresh, butchered, like, it was, like, the best. Nothing's come close to it. Oh, I think I missed somebody. Hey, Polygraph, thanks for the live. Made the last hour of work fly by. Gotta run. No problem, Polygraph. Thank you for being here. Also, thank you again for your super chat. It means a lot, man. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I think it says, hey, you probably get Larry the Cable Guy to host. I mean, probably could. Matt says we were somewhere outside of Ogallala on the edge of a cornfield when the welcome offers began to take effect. I looked over to my compatriot. He was deep in the throes of an application. The question is, what card was the guy applying? Oh, Matt says here, maybe it's all right. Poor bastard would see the points overflowing soon enough. He'd find out we were in MX country soon enough. Oh man, got a letter from U.S. Bank telling me to unfreeze my credit report. Well, I mean, what'd you apply for, Manuel? That they're telling you to unfreeze your report. Juan Miambik says, John, I applied for the AA City Select. Got approved. Just waiting for the card to arrive. 80K after 1K spend. Annual fee waived. Nice. Is that the elevated offer card? I think, right? That's elevated right now, I think. I can just answer this myself on the fly. I think that's the card you're talking about, though. Uh, Looking at the cards, looking at all the cards. Uh, AA City Select. Why am I not seeing the AA City Select? I don't see it. Huh. I do not see an AA City Select on the website. Weird. Hmm. We could go count. We could. All right, Kirby, take care, man. Have a good night, sir. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Matt says, I'm going to be so disappointed if no one gets that. Again, Lazy Susan. Sometimes my brain is a Lazy Susan. Boxer says, what's up, John? What's up, Boxer? Good to see you here, man. Good to hear. Good to see you, man. Are you back? Are you back on the road yet? Hope all is well with you and everybody today. John, be disappointed in me. I just went past Copper Common because I didn't want to wait and find parking. Oh, you are in Salt Lake. Copper Onion. Yeah. Oh, I get it though, man. I totally understand that. Totally get that. Yeah. Fear and Loathing. Yep. Exactly. James, man, thank you for the super chat, dude. Very kind of you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna hop off here. Got to eat dinner and go to sleep. 4 appointments, man. 4. Geez, tomorrow my next day off is Tuesday. Take care, John. Everybody. Thank you, James. It's very kind of you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Have a good night. Eat dinner and get some rest, my friend. Thanks again. That means a lot. Did I miss a comment here? Nope. Okay. The problem with this AACD cards, it takes a long time to get the miles. Does it really? How long does it take to usually get the miles? I actually live in back country. Whoa. Okay. Huh. Is there like just a huge amount of bats there, David? Or Juan? It has a long name like Platinum Select or similar. Okay. Oh, City AA or City Advantage Platinum Select card. Okay. Interesting because on the website it has the 50K offer. Interesting. Okay. Nice to see that you got an elevated offer in some way or another. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on that. Very cool. Boxer says, no, not up. Dealing with some dumb, poor workmanship BS. Not happy at the moment. Oh man. Was it like poor workmanship on fixing the body and whatnot? But I'll be doing my uploading while listening to this live. Ooh, are you uploading your first video? Boxer? Good. Bad. Lots of deer here. Yeah, there's lots of deer here too, man. Lots of deer here. Me and Matt get it. Yep. Yeah, man, Boxer, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really crappy to be honest. It what sucks is you're spending time and you're having people that are trying to you're entrusting them to fix your thing and you want good workmanship and you expect it to be good and it's not. And yeah, that's not that's like getting a car fixed, like something on the engine. You're like, okay, this part is failed, it needs to be fixed. I want it fixed so that my car runs good again. And then you go and you pay a bunch of money that you for something you think is fixed and it's not. And I've been there, done that, and it pisses me off too. The 80K offer is the airline offer mentioned on Doctor of Credit a few weeks ago, I think. Oh, okay. All right. So it must be like a special link then or something. That must be what it is then. Okay. That has to be what it is. I see that there's that's still the limited time offer on the Strata card. So there's that. Um, and then the Strata Elites 100K offer on the website. So, but yeah, anyway, close that out. Okay. Close that out. Let's see here. Vegas says, City, they wait until your statement gets paid, so you could be waiting a month or more to get the miles. I kind of feel like with Amex, like even with MR points, like after you pay the statement, then the points drop. So I don't feel like that's unusually long though, but I don't know. Boxer. Well, it's a test video and it's a long story, but they pulled the pins out of the plug and tried telling me it was like that when I brought it in, but 45 minutes of digging, I was right. Oh, man, dude. So yeah, that would be yeah, that'd be super frustrated as well. What's up, Kevin? It's been about a week since I have credit card. I mean, AU credit card on my mother's account. Nice, man. I remember you saying that she just added you to a card. That's amazing, man. Congratulations. How is the airport in your area since the government shut down? I have not heard anything about KCI at all. Seems like it was not affected. Um, I was going to be affected flying to PR though from Atlanta. That was going to affect me, but Jesse says it's a special link that they tell everyone on the plane. But yeah, most likely anyone qualifies for it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because they're pimping out their applications on the plane. The link says a code to use if you don't have a specific code. Okay, so it's like a generic general code. Then it sounds like. Kevin, I did not go. I actually had to do some things to my house. I had an issue with my house pop up that I had to fix. That it had to be fixed like right away. So I did not end up going. But I saw the notification still coming in from like Delta and things because it was still in my email. So I saw the notifications for the delays from Atlanta though. So that was going to affect me. But I think I'm all caught up on chats here now. But I think I'm actually going to end the stream right here. Um, an hour and a half in, and I'm hungry, and I feel like my voice is kind of going in and out. So might end it a little bit early here. Um, but I appreciate all of you being here. It means a lot to me that you all spend time with me and hang out, and we all have fun together talking about different things. This time around, the conversation was about eating McDonald's in other countries, which I thought was kind of funny. So Uh, Vegas says you just input 6 numbers to use as the oh, okay. All right. It seems easy enough then. John, how did you make out with the house? It's gonna be okay. Thankfully the water damage was contained. So the little area it's in should probably be fixed at some point, but it's okay. The new dishwasher's in, it's connected. There's no water leaks or anything. New water lines in. Um, Thankfully, the water damage was not horribly bad. Um, so there's another issue I'm dealing with. It's going to take a bit to deal with it, but for all intents and purposes, everything's okay. So I appreciate you asking, man. Thank you. It means anything. If it means anything, I wasn't at the PR meeting. Yeah, I knew several people. I knew several people didn't go because of stuff like travel concerns. I knew some people were sick too that weren't able to go. So I know several people didn't go. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. That means a lot. Manuel, I had my dinner during your post. Nice dinner with John. Well, I'm not going to stream eating dinner, so I tried McDonald's in Vietnam, almost the same. Okay, interesting. Good stuff, man. Hope it all works out. Yeah, it's gonna be fine, Boxer. It's all pretty much fixed now. It's all pretty much good. Like I said, there's the one last thing that's gonna be a little bit lingering that I'll talk about later on at some point, but it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be all right. Boxer says trying to get this damn file off the GoPro. I swear, I'm starting to feel like an old man yelling at cloud. Get off my lawn. Okay, with that, I'm dipping out of here, guys. Time to eat some dinner. Trying to do something about with my throat too. I don't know not sure what's going on, but because I use SFO and SJC are both not affected. Nice, good. But as I always say on these streams at the very end, I appreciate you all being here, and you guys rock as usual. And please be kind to each other, and please be good to each other, and please have respectful conversations with each other, and actually listen to each other. And until next time.